Lena's small fingers hesitated over the piano keys as her grandmother gently placed her hands over hers. "Like this, sweetheart," the old woman whispered, guiding her through the melody. The warm afternoon sun streamed through the window, casting a golden glow over the aged piano. The soft notes filled the cozy living room, blending with the scent of freshly baked cookies from the kitchen. Lena giggled as she played, her grandmother's gentle laughter joining hers, creating a harmony of love and music. Years later, the house stood quiet. The piano, once the heart of the home, now sat alone in the corner, its once polished surface covered in dust. The air inside felt heavy, as if time had stood still. Lena had not touched the keys since her grandmother's passing, and without music, the house had lost its warmth. Outside, the wind rustled through the trees, but inside, there was only silence. In a small city apartment, Lena sat at her desk, flipping through her mail absent-mindedly. A letter caught her eye, her uncle's handwriting. As she read, her breath hitched. Her childhood home was being sold. She set the letter down, staring blankly at the window. It had been years since she'd been back. Memories of warm afternoons by the piano flooded her mind, stirring something deep within her. Without hesitation, she grabbed her keys. It was time to return. The house looked smaller than she remembered. Time had weathered its wooden walls, and ivy curled along the porch railings. Lena hesitated at the doorstep, gripping the handle before pushing it open. The familiar scent of aged wood and dust greeted her, and as she stepped inside, echoes of laughter and music seemed to whisper through the empty halls. Everything was as she had left it, except now, it felt like a place frozen in time. Her eyes landed on the piano. It stood in the same spot, its keys hidden beneath a thin veil of dust. Slowly she walked over, running her fingers across the wood. A small cloud of dust lifted into the air. She swallowed hard, memories rushing back. The last time she had played, her grandmother had been beside her, smiling. Now she was alone. Taking a deep breath, she lifted the cover, revealing the worn ivory keys beneath. Tentatively, she pressed a key. The note rang out, breaking the silence. Then another. Slowly, a melody formed. A melody she hadn't played in years. Her fingers, though hesitant at first, soon moved with familiarity. The room seemed to breathe again, the music weaving through the air like a long-lost voice returning home. A tear slipped down Lena's cheek as she closed her eyes. For a moment, she swore she could hear her grandmother's soft laughter again. The song continued, filling every empty corner of the house with warmth. Sunlight streamed through the window, illuminating the dust in golden specks. The house no longer felt abandoned. It was alive again, pulsing with the echoes of the past. As Lena played, a sense of peace washed over her. Her grandmother was gone, but the music they had shared remained. And at that moment, she knew. The melody would never be forgotten.